Hi everyone, my name is Russell Coy. I write dark and weird fiction. My newest release is Dementia from Clash Books, from which I will be reading today. First, though, I'd like to wish a very happy birthday to Sadie Hartman, aka Mother Horror. Thank you very much for having me on here. And I'd love to give a quick book shout out to The Mold Farmer by Rick Claypool. I'm reading it right now. It's weird sci-fi, crazy, excellent stuff, and I'd love to see more people reading it, so check it out. And without further ado, let's get to the reading. Chris's arm ripples with unease as he holds it over the open trash bin. It's as though the notebooks in his hand are signaling to him, begging not to be let go. He allows himself a moment's hesitation, then releases his grip on the spiral-bound pads. They make a soft shuffle as they hit the top bag. Chris lifts the pack of gold coats from the pocket of his sleep pants and wanders from the front corner of the garage to the ratty lawn chair next to the laundry room entrance. He notes the ribbons of dusty afternoon light beaming through the garage door windows. Chris sighs, exhaled smoke burning his nostrils. He feels like he can sense the notebooks wanting out of the trash. He can't figure why his mind is kicking up such a fuss. The books are only an offshoot of what he's really throwing away after all. He pulled the main plug earlier, going through the MS Word folder on his laptop and deleting 8 years' worth of short stories and attempted novels. If pleasure had remained in the act of writing, Chris might have chosen to keep at it. But the life he's settled into has made writing for fun next to impossible. Monday through Thursday, he comes home with his brain thick and congealed from restoring old brickwork in downtown Indy. Saturdays and Sundays are no better. It's nice having the weekends with Chelsea and Tara, but in a small ranch house like theirs, the noise keeps his ability to concentrate out of reach. That leaves Fridays, and Chris has found little joy in spending those mornings and afternoons reteaching himself how to write, knowing he'll just lose it again over the course of the coming week. So he's decided to give up the grind. Something in the corner of his eye breaks Chris from his reverie. He turns his head toward the garage door and jumps, seeing a backlit shape through the window. An invisible drawstring pulls Chris's shoulders tight. He can feel the clot of darkness staring back at him. Quick as an arrow, it darts across the row of glass and out of the frame. Chris jerks and drops his cigarette into his lap. Shit. He leaps out of the chair and slaps at the fabric over his thighs. Satisfied he's not on fire, he gazes out the window again and finds it empty. The walls seem paper-thin to Chris. A paranoid image jumps into his head of a rotund man bursting through the garage door, swinging a bloody axe. He remembers Tara right then. Her bus will pull into the neighborhood soon. Chris grabs his cell from his pocket and checks the time. Almost 3:30. Tara makes the walk from the street corner to the front door by herself on most days. Some cowardly part of Chris wants to stick to this routine now, stay inside and hope she'll be fine. He's fairly certain the mystery shadow was just in his head, some weird product of a cloud or trick of the light. But the slimmest chance there's someone out there, prowling around for whatever reason, means Chris had damn well better go out there to collect his daughter. He walks to the garage door and pushes the up button on the side wall. The door rising, he looks around for something to defend himself, and Tara, of course, just in case. Grabs a snow shovel leaning just inside the entrance and holds it like a baseball bat as he ventures outside. The sharp November breeze coaxes a raw shiver from Chris as he walks down the driveway. He inspects the row of leaf-scattered front yards to the right, which point toward a tight cul-de-sac at the end of Kissel Road. No shadow man. He looks left, where the end of the street offers glimpses of afternoon traffic on Ford Avenue. No shadow man, but a school bus is pulling into the neighborhood. It halts at the corner, brakes hissing. Tara climbs down off the bottom step, weighted down by her Paw Patrol backpack. The bus takes off toward the dead end, passing Chris. As Tara mounts the curb and sidles up onto the sidewalk, she raises her hand high in the air and waves. Chris waves back and smiles, putting his dad face on, which is when he sees the naked man across the street emerging from behind a tree. He looks upon the nude form with an odd disconnect as it walks to the road, steps off the curb, and starts across the pavement. His mind adjusts by slow steps until reality sinks in. This is not a man. Well, I hope that whets your appetite for more if you haven't read Dementia. If you have, thank you. Thank you also to Sadie again for having me on here. Take care, have a great summer, and remember to celebrate horror all year round.